Hi, I'm Sean Grant, and today I've got a real treat for you. So one of the most misconstrued concepts ever created, or that was ever around or been around for the longest time, has been the concept of prosperity. And the reason this has been misconstrued is because it's been something that's been put in place to keep people down as opposed to having them evolve and rise higher to a greater evolution of themselves. And the reason that I want to talk about this today is because throughout, every day that I exist, every day that I go out and I see different people, I just see so many people struggling, and it just doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. And how do we make it work in our favor? Well, the first thing is understanding that it's all about source, it's all about connecting to the universe, to God, to a higher power that knows everything but lack. Okay, and when you understand, and I talked about this morning about trusting the process, when you understand how to trust this being to bring everything that you need, and you understand that everything physical is not an indication of how wealthy, of how abundant, of how prosperous you are. What's an indication is your energy, 1, your vibration, 2, and 3, the frequency that you give out to the earth. That will determine how wealthy you are. That will determine how abundant you are and what you can do as far as resources go. Because once everything is right in here in your spirit, everything else outside you will mirror it. And that is the beauty of when you start to see so many things material-wise come into your life. But first, you got to understand, and a great example is you take one of these wealthy billionaires, Donald Trump. I know he's running for president, but think about this. This guy's prosperity meter, I like to call it, is so high. He went broke at one time when he was a billionaire. I think he was close to a billionaire. And he made back his fortune in a small amount of time. So it's not an indication of him having anything to do with money. It's just the fact that what he felt about himself as far as prosperity went, he felt prosperous on the inside. And it showed because it's universal law that it has to mirror what we're feeling on the inside. So this is a big responsibility to think about. Whatever it is that's on the outside of you, it's something that you've created. And the first thing that you have to do is fix whatever it is that you think doesn't belong there. We've all been at this point. I've been at this point. I'm really working hard to make sure that I do what I need to do to get it right now and be successful. But at the same time, it's a process. But it's a great process because as you make progressions, as you evolve within it, you'll see things start to work in your favor. And so I just want to encourage you not to talk down, not to call out anything you've done wrong, because we all have to start somewhere. But think about your life and think about the things that are in it and understand, first things first, take responsibility for it. Take responsibility and say, you know what? I created this way in. Let me create a way out. It all comes from the inside. And the first thing you can do is just feel great. Feel gratitude. Feel abundance. Feel it in here already. Be grateful. Be thankful for everything that's already occurred in your life. Be thankful for everything that's about to occur in your life. Experience the energy of having, not of wanting. As long as we stay away from wanting, we'll be just fine. But we actually have to have it. And I'll leave you with this before I go. Everything has already manifested itself from a spiritual standpoint. Okay? That's beneath the surface. It's already there. It's already there. All you have to do is match up with that energy, and you will watch it physically manifest. And that just comes down to staying in that prosperous mindset, staying in that prosperous vibration, keeping the abundant frequency resonating, not only through your body, but throughout the rest of the world. And I promise you, things will change for you. No doubt about it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure. Take care.